Hey everyone, my name is Troy from Tech Games, etc. And today I have a recap of E3's 2012 Day 1, okay? Day 2 is actually today. So I'm going to recap what happened yesterday because there are some things that really stood out to me. And I'm going to call this E3 2012 Day 1 recap, the good, the bad, the ugly. So let's start off with the good. What? Troy got something good to say? I can hear some people that are like, oh my gosh, you found something good? You got something positive to say? Okay, I do have something positive to say, okay? Tech Games section is not all about bashing. I give credit when credit is due, okay? So, the good that came, that I saw from day one, first of all, the Last of Us trailer is looking promising. It's 50% promising. I'm gonna tell you what the other 50% is in the bad column. Okay, I'll tell you that one later. But what I saw from this game looks really promising as far as just the atmosphere of it. I don't know what the hell is going on in this demo, but I like what I saw of them setting the atmosphere of the main character. I don't know if that's his daughter or his friend. Forgive me if I didn't research. It was just time constraint that I couldn't go in depth of the story of what's going on. But how they interacted with one another, the script sounds like it's there. The script sounds like it's really strong. I hope it is. I really do. I'm really pulling for The Last of Us to really live up to whatever they're trying to build. I hope it's not just useless hype. But as far as I can see, like, the Unchartedness in it a little bit. Especially when his back is up against it. Well, I do see Uncharted a little bit, but it doesn't feel like a clone of Uncharted. It looks like it has elements or it's influenced by it, but it looks like it can stand on its own. The demo looks really solid as far as just the gameplay mechanics and how the audience at the press conference was reacting to some of the action live sequences and things like that. Now, number 2 comes out of Sony's camp again. Sony and HTC are partnering to bring PlayStation certified phones where you can actually play games from the PlayStation Network. I know what I'm saying is not really specific, but you can go ahead and research that. But how you can play some PlayStation games on HTC devices is going to be PlayStation certified, which I think is really good. I'm gonna take a page out of Broken Games HD book where I believe that PlayStation should phase out their handhelds, and I think the next one in line to phase it out is also Nintendo. But Nintendo's handheld is selling well in Japan. If you don't know this already, like I think the top 5 games of Japan right now are probably coming from a handheld from Nintendo. So that's really good. So I think PlayStation's move to venture into more smartphone market gaming is a great direction to take this company. Now let's get to the bad. Now the bad of E3, in my opinion, is that the demos are looking way too polished. What I mean by this is the Last of Us demo looks really good mechanical wise, but graphically I don't think they're running off of an actual. I know they have gaming kits, don't get me wrong, but these demos are looking way too polished. Like pretty much how, I'm not saying it looks like what BF3 was when it was at E3 and things like that, but these demos looking way too polished. I don't think they're running 100% off of a console. And most of the demos that I saw yesterday, the Halos, the Last of Us demo, there were some other demos yesterday that I saw. The demos are looking way too polished. Way too polished. And I don't think they're really running off of the actual system itself. It's probably a development kit, but I don't think they're running 100% off of a system, because I think when these games do come out, you're going to see a graphical drop in them. And I don't like that. And I spotted that. Now, if y'all saw that too, you noticed that too, Hey, just let me know in the comments. But I saw that yesterday and I didn't like it. That's why I said Last of Us is looking good mechanically, but not graphically. I don't think we're going to get those same graphics. Now, number 2 of the bad. BF3's premium service. When I looked at this, of course you're going to get new vehicles. Of course you're going to get new maps and DLCs and map packs. Of course you're going to get new weapons. But I think this is pretty much bullshit since the post-patch, they fucked up everything. Then there's another patch coming out that's going to fix some other stuff. They're going to nerf some more stuff. I mean, they'll nerf the suppressor and things like that, which I think is probably good. But I haven't played BF3 in a while, so I really don't know because I really don't care. Most of the vehicles are probably, I don't even play, you know, vehicle game modes like Rush or Conquest. The guns are probably something like, you ain't going to probably use them all, you know, but this premium service is not really, I'm not really interested in. I'm really not. BF3 has lost its edge to me, in my opinion. Do I still play it? Yeah, when I get a chance. Because as you can see, I bought Inversion today. And, you know, I'm even getting Lollipop Chainsaw next week. You know, and this E3 stuff is going on. So, BF3 is not on my... It used to be my main shooter, but now it's not. So, the bad is the BF3 premium service is fucked up. If they don't change that, put it back to the default settings of how it used to be, this is pretty much, I'm not even probably going to buy any map packs to review because I'm not going to get my money's worth out of it. And so that's the bad to me. Now, this is another bad. PlayStation Plus members. I question if PlayStation Plus is really that good. A really good service to buy. They said, oh, in this coming June, oh, PlayStation Plus members are going to get 12 free games or something like that, right? But the games are OG, Little Big Planet 2, OG, Infamous 2, OG, what was the other game? Just Cause 2. Boring titles. Like, come on. Sony, step it up. Give something worth. Give it like a nice AAA title for free. Give like you know, Uncharted 2 or something. Something that's worth the membership, because PlayStation Plus members, I think, are getting stiffed because there is nothing really great about the games that they mention. Nothing at all. Now, here go another one. God of War Ascension. This is another bad. First of all, God of War Ascension looks the fucking same. Y'all talk about Call of Duty. Y'all need to start talking about God of War. God of War Ascension, I'm telling you the truth. Right now, God of War Ascension is going to be the next Call of Duty because they're not made. You can tell there's a difference, okay? There's a difference when you watch the Last of Us trailer during a conference and versus God of War. The Last of Us trailer, demo, whatever, you can hear people's reactions like, oh, oh, oh. Watch the one for God of War Ascension. You don't even hear a clap. It's like, okay, we know this. Then also the thing about it, it's going to be released March 2013. And I'm like, this is a cut and paste. Why we have to wait until 2013? So all I have to say is that this game should have been released earlier, because God of War Ascension is not that spectacular. Then it's a so-called prequel, but he still has his chaos chains, whatever, and it's like, y'all just gotta stop, okay? Really. So this going to go into my next one. Developers using E3 for next year titles. I don't think some of these games that were announced, like even Gears of War 2013, God of War 2013, anything you show, especially with your AAA titles, it should be this month. This year. Later this year during Christmas season. I don't think we should wait until 2013 for more cut and paste titles. I'm sorry. Even Halo 4 is looking cut and paste. I wasn't really excited for that. I'm not even on Xbox. So, Medal of Honor Warfighter is my bad as well. Medal of Honor Warfighter is not looking promising. It looks like BF3's brother. They're trying to hype this game, and you can, if you pre-order, you can unlock the sniper for the seal side. Okay, that should be included. So that is just pretty much the bad in my category. And Medal of Honor Warfighter is not looking promising to me. I didn't like the previous Medal of Honor. I almost did a review on it, but it wasn't even worth my time. So I question if this game is going to be really good, or it's just going to be a clone of BF3 but given a different name. Now the ugly. This is the ugly of E3 Day 1. E3 2012 Day 1. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Y'all may be like, what, Troy? What are you talking about? Let me tell y'all something, alright? This looks way too much like Super Smash Brothers. I cannot give my respect to this game. I can't even watch 2 minutes of the gameplay footage. This is like they couldn't do nothing to this game to make it have its own. This game looks way too much like Super Smash Brothers, and I'm tired of looking at this game. I'm not going to even probably buy this game when it comes out, but I probably will just to review it. You know, this is Tech Games, etc. You know, I got to stay up to date. But this game, I'm not really looking forward to. It just looks way too much like Super Smash Brothers. They could have did it some. It just looks way too much like Super. I can't. I'm sorry. I coming from old school when it was on a 64. I used to play with Samus, whatever, the Metroid chick, whatever. I'm sorry. This game is. I'm not excited for it at all. At all. But there you go. There you have it. There go the good and bad, the ugly of Day 1 of E3 2012. If you like what you saw today, please like the video. It really helps out a lot. And also, what do you think about Day 1 of E3 2012? Was it worth your time or a waste of time? Pretty much. But there you go. There you have it. There go all my contact information. And see you later. Thanks a lot.